talking about DOM manipulation.
And, oh yeah, and various JavaScript questions, I suppose. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Streaming. Good morning. Welcome to Pairing with Bunny. Allow me to play the theme song. You probably can't hear it, Rach,
I can
but
picture
trust
it in
me.
my mind. Okay, share to Twitter.
Pairing with Bunny. Good job, Roswell. Excellent work. Don't play it again, iTunes. No, iTunes, stop. So, okay.
Okay, there we go. Tweeted. And it's tweeted.
Okay.
Okay.
So Rachel's working through a JavaScript course that she's really happy with. That's from Watching Code.
Mm-hmm.
And she did the free course, and now she has subscribed to the paid course, and it looks amazing.
Yeah, so here is the main page. I already completed this one, the practical JavaScript. Highly recommend, really enjoying it. So I had pulled up this like app in Glitch that we worked on during the free course, but then when I set it up, I realized that something in my code wasn't working because this is supposed to delete it and it's not doing anything. So I must have hit something wrong when I was working on this.
Yeah. I find it interesting that the premium content starts with how to read code, which I think is fantastic because that's so much harder and more useful. Go ahead.
Well, a lot of stuff in the first one I already knew about from other stuff that I was learning, but
Mm-hmm.
like the way that he set it up, the whole time that you're doing this course, you're building this app, but you start, I don't know, you increment it up. So it starts just making the app in the console, basically like, okay, how could you add a to-do list just in the console?
Nice.
And as he's doing that, he's like slowly showing you all these different concepts. So instead of it being divided like, here's the topic, we're going to do a lecture on variables, we're going to do a lecture on if statements, we're going to do a lecture on for loops or whatever, he just integrates those in.
Nice.
As he like works on this, and then each section is like a different version of the app. So like, you know, the first version is all in the console, and then the second version is like a better version that uses like a for loop in order to do something, and then eventually it's like escape from the console, and it's all through the DOM with HTML. And then he's like, now we have to destroy all the for loops and replace them with for each functions. And I don't know, it was just, I highly recommend. I really enjoyed it, and I feel like I got a lot out of it. And yeah, and his emphasis is on, as a beginner, not necessarily being able to replicate everything that you learn from scratch, like on your own, but rather having a good understanding of what you're doing, like as you go along. But something's messed up here.
Okay. Did you just refresh?
Yeah.
Okay.
So whenever we make mine, okay, so let's see if it's just that's not working. Okay. So this will work. I say if I want to change this one to that. Okay, it does that. If we want to toggle all, we can do that. If I want to toggle just one of them, I can do that. Okay, so everything works except these.
Okay, so delete is not working. How do you go about figuring out why?
So first, let's see. I guess we could look at it in the debugger.
Great.
So we can inspect it. Go over here to the source. Okay, I've already got it pulled up over here. Put that in the client.js.
I'm gonna shrink your face.
Our heads over here. And then we can scoot that over a little. Move that over. Okay, that's as far as that will move over. Okay. Okay. So when it comes,
what's that anger?
Me something. What does this say? Uncaught error, cannot set property to do text of undefined.
Oh, that implies to me that it has deleted it, but it hasn't updated the view.
Okay, well then that's interesting.
Which is maybe because of that.
Here we go. Okay, so this is how we create the delete button. That's working. It does create a delete button next to it. So that is working. Okay, delete button, create element, you create a button, give it text content, give it a class name, return the delete button. Okay, that is working. So we actually need to go to the actual delete to do function.
Can you put a debug point there?
Yeah, because it's a handler, which then refers to this method on the to-do list function. Or method on the to-do list object. Sorry, wrong word. Okay, so I hit delete. It doesn't even seem to be making it down here. Okay, let's try again. Okay, pause script execution, delete.
Pause script execution? Wait, if you pause script execution, why would it do anything? Wait.
I don't know. I thought that meant that it was starting it over and then I was gonna like start the code running again when I hit this button. But it's not.
Refresh the page. Refresh the page. What is it doing?
What? Now it's only giving me
what?
The index.html as a source. Hold on.
Yeah, try again.
Yeah. Okay. Inspect sources. There we go. Client.js.
Okay.
Okay. But in order to delete.
And you have a debug point. All right. I want to know, is it still yipping about type errors anywhere?
No.
I don't think it's going to yip about type errors till we push delete. That's my hypothesis.
So we do that. Now let's try to delete it. It's not running anything.
Didn't land. Does it have type errors now?
No.
What did it do? Okay, so we think it didn't get into the delete to do function.
Yeah, because it didn't even.
Is there a way to tell whether the button has a handler?
Oh, did that do something? No.
Is there a way to tell whether the button got a handler attached to it?
Yeah, so its handler is down here.
Well, we want its handler to be that. Is its handler that? Can we tell? Roswell thinks it's a problem.
Yeah, you can hear him. He's putting it on blast. Somebody probably was bold enough to walk outside of their house 5 houses down. Gotta put them on blast. Okay. So yeah, it's like this code isn't running at all. Let me just make sure I'm not doing anything wrong in the debugger, because if I like.
Okay, good idea.
It should. Okay.
Yeah. The add
there, and then it gives you
there.
Yeah, it gives you the to-do text. It fills in this variable, and then do I step over or do I step in? Step over. Okay, that works. Yeah, and then it fills that out, etc., etc. Okay, and then it clears the thing after it does it. Then it resets it to 0, and then it shows them, and then it adds the.
There's
the
okay.
That just took me back to the.
Wait. I want to see that. Oh, that was the HTML. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it ran through the whole function here, and then it took you over to the.
Can we tell whether? Okay, but the add button is in the HTML. It's always there.
Yeah.
But the delete buttons get added dynamically. I want to know whether that delete button really has a handler.
Okay, so let's see.
Can you
should I
look at it in the elements or something? Does that say?
Yeah, it doesn't have a handler.
It doesn't exist in the HTML because none of the items exist when the page first loads. But in like the elements view in the debugger, does it show? If you like inspect that delete button.
Oh yeah, let's see. Here, let me. Yeah, there it is.
Okay, there's the button. Can we tell whether it has a handler?
I'm not sure. There's a lot of stuff over here. Oh, here's if it has any event listeners.
Well, it doesn't seem to have any event listeners.
Show anything.
Okay, so it's probably in the attachment of the listener that's a problem.
There's the problem. Okay, that makes sense. So let's go back over here.
The typo thing may wind up being a completely separate problem.
Setup. Okay, so the create delete button is working just fine.
It creates. Oh, okay.
But it doesn't seem it's not.
Are we calling setup event listeners? Where do we call setup event listeners?
I'm not sure where we call that. I would think that you would have to call it. Okay, hold on. Let me look over this for a second. Okay, so the to-dos unordered list. Okay, we get that by query selecting the HTML to find the unordered list. Then we add the event listener, click a function event target.
What is this doing?
Element clicked is the delete button. Then you run the delete to do function.
We're adding this to the whole unordered list though. What?
It does work. I did see it work before.
What? Okay, we add an event listener to the whole unordered list.
Mm-hmm.
And then we say if the class name is delete, stick the debug point in that function, please.
Yeah.
No, outside the if, please.
Oh, like here?
No, on var element clicked equals event. Yeah, there. Okay. Yeah, this is hard to read because it's not formatted right.
Oh yeah, that's a problem with glitch. It doesn't. I couldn't figure out how to like make it format.
But this is the debugger, right? This is. I mean, you're looking at it in the debugger.
But it's pulling from my source, which
is okay. Glitch. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how to get glitch to format either. Okay, so when you click that, click it. Okay, click on first. Click on the word first. Yeah. Does that do anything?
Nope.
Okay. Why the F would we add this handler, this click handler, to the unordered list? Change on line 97, change UL to button, please.
LI.
No, button.
Okay. Because it could be, like I said, I was kind of following along with this, like while I was at work, typing this in my glitch. So it's entirely possible that I have like an entire word in here that's wrong.
Oh, okay. Now, I don't know that does changing the source in the debugger do anything in the browser?
I think so. I think if you change stuff in here, it'll show you what that change would then do. I mean, and then as soon as you close out of the console, it's not going to change it.
Okay.
But we could also just change it in here.
Okay. Yeah, line 97 there.
But I think it seems like it is supposed to be that, considering the name of this variable.
Also, when you do query selector, what type of thing does that return? Does it give you an array?
No, it just grabs the first element in the HTML that has that tag.
Really? Just the first?
Which is because that's the only one on the page. So you can't use query selector. Query selector doesn't work very well if you had, like, say, 2 unordered lists, because it's always going to grab the first one unless you give it a position.
Yeah, so the button thing wouldn't work then because it would add the listener to the wrong button. Out of curiosity, back on the other page where we changed the JavaScript, click on toggle all.
Toggle all works just fine.
Okay, and it doesn't hit our debug points. All right. Mm-mm. So that didn't change the...
Yeah, and the change to do...
Well, it wouldn't anyway because the class name isn't delete button. Right. I am really confused by why we're adding a click listener to the unordered list. And we don't seem to get it. Is there... Yeah.
I think that it's because... That way, it for sure grabs like something in the list, and then this stuff down there makes sure it applies to the specific list element.
Okay. Could you check in the inspector whether that unordered list has any event listeners on it?
Yeah. Because then what it does is it like...
Yeah, so move up to the UL element. That doesn't have any event listeners either. So...
Yeah, so these are supposed to be somewhere it's supposed to be listening for the click on the delete button, but it's not applying it.
When
like
does that setup event listeners thing get called?
Hold on. This one?
Uh-huh. When does that get called?
I don't know. I think that is maybe what I'm missing, because you're right. It's like this method is set up, but it's not getting...
Well, search your source code for its name.
Called. Can I control F to search in here? Oh, I can. Look at that. Okay. That's the only thing. So that's the problem, is it's all set up, but I'm not calling it anywhere.
Okay, well, that would be a start.
So I wonder if I'm missing a line in here somewhere. So
well, where would you call a set of event listeners? It has to be after an unordered list exists.
Mm-hmm.
Is that created, is that in the HTML?
The unordered list?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so the unordered list is just a blank unordered list right here. And then the JavaScript adds the list elements, the unordered list elements right here.
So you could call that kind of anywhere.
Yeah, so that must be what I'm missing. Because like I said, I know it works, but like I was also working on this like in the office. And so I probably just somehow missed like a single line. Because this is
thanks, Matthias.
This is what finds the specific list element. Like the event.target, which is a very interesting concept that I could stand to like learn a little more about. Let me make sure I've got our thing pulled up in case anybody wants to comment.
Oh, yeah, Matthias said like 10 minutes ago, and I just noticed that you can click on the button and inspect to see the event listers.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So, because, okay, the create delete button is definitely getting called because it is creating the delete button. But I think that might be, okay, create delete button. Okay, so create delete button is getting called here. So that's where it's being created. But the setup event listener is not getting called anywhere. So that's why it's not working.
Yeah, I would just call it like at the bottom or something.
Yeah, okay. So like at the total bottom or just...
Probably the total bottom.
Let's try it. Okay.
It's in a view object. There. It's going to be view.setup event listeners.
Oh, that's right. Okay, because I can't use this once I'm outside of it. Okay. So let's see what happens there. Okay, let me tag it.
A really weird echo.
Hold on. Let me just get out of this and then get back in. Okay, let me copy that because that's going to go away.
Put in the real code.
Let me try. Yeah, let's do that because that's easy. It's easy to take out if it's
glitch. It's easy.
It's going to be right there at the bottom. So let's just pop that in there, and we'll save it, and show live. Okay, we'll just add that. Oh, and there we go. And then it works just fine. I must have just missed that like final one.
Yeah, seems likely. I do find it interesting that there's some cheating in here. I mean, whatever. It's a toy app and it's targeted to to teach you very specific things.
Yeah, exactly. And then like in the practical or in the premium JavaScript course, then we're talking about, let me find the link. Then we're talking about the code for this app, which is a much nicer looking to-do app. You know.
Right.
So yeah, it's just it's supposed to be like a super basic little app that is not like.
Bunny, I need to buy you a new microphone.
Oh, is my microphone not working well? I mean, it's
super
just the one on the
echoey.
laptop.
It's weird. I'll buy you a new microphone. It's fine.
But yeah, now it's working just fine. I guess that's all we needed to do was just call it at the end.
Oops. Okay, yeah. Can we look at that code again? Because I just want to remark on it.
Yep. And let me just check and make sure. Yep. Look, they all work now.
You stopped sharing your screen somehow.
Oh, oops. Hold on. Oh yeah, there's your face, but not my face.
There's like this boingy sound whenever you type. Oh well.
Oh nope! Don't leave the meeting.
Buy Rachel a microphone. Share screen. You want to share screen?
I'm trying. Now it's like not giving me the.
Zoom. What are you doing?
Okay, I don't want to stop the video.
Sometimes
okay, here we go. Here we go. There we go. Oops.
All right, back to screen sharing. Good deal. Okay. So yeah, that function is interesting. Do me a favor and just put some freaking spaces before the if, and so I can read it. Yeah, just format that. Scooch it in further. It's further in than that.
And then this one should be.
Yes.
Like that. Okay.
Okay.
I'm used to Visual Studio Code, which formats
No,
things very nicely.
Move that back to the. Thank you. Yes. Yeah, it's a weakness of Glitch. As far as I know, there's not auto format yet. There will be. Maybe that little cat down in the corner has something to say about it. I don't want to share it. I just want it to be formatted. I wouldn't want to share it if it wasn't formatted. Okay. So this function happens to get an unordered list, so it is dependent on there being exactly one unordered list in the page. Whew, fragile. It adds an event listener that listens to clicking anywhere on the unordered list. But apparently the event.target is giving you the lowest level button, the lowest level element. Yeah, so stick that debug point in there. Do that debug thing.
Yeah.
I really wanted to see what target was.
Yeah, and with query selector, I mean, if you wanted to select a specific unordered list, that wouldn't be that hard. All you'd have to do is give the specific unordered list
an ID.
An ID, and then just have it be get element by ID.
That would be a lot better.
But since there is only one, I think he just wanted to teach about how query selector works.
Okay.
Because we also do get element by ID quite a number of times in here. See, like right here.
Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah.
It's just this was the only kind of opportunity we had to mess around with query selector.
But why would you use that? It's a terrible thing. Why would you quit? Oh, I'm sorry. But querying by element tag and expecting there to be only one. I mean, maybe if it's body or main or head, that there should be only one.
Yeah, but the purpose of this is to learn about different things, not to you know, make
FYI, never use that in real life. That is my
I ran the thing on the wrong page. Hold on, I need to run it on this page.
Okay.
There we go.
I have a hypothesis that this event listener is going to fire if you just click on, add an item. And I want a debug point on line 99.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And then add an item. Now click on the word first. Yes, it fires. And let's look at event.target.
Okay. So now I need to step into.
Well, no, hold still. Hold still. Don't go anywhere. Just look at the local variables. So I'm going to draw on your screen.
Okay.
Make this bigger. We want to dig into this. Yeah, and we want to see target.
Target is here. List item.
Yes, it's a list
0.
item. So here you added a click event on the whole unordered list. Anywhere in that unordered list, you're going to get something. But it gave you like the a lower level element, it gave you this list item.
Mm-hmm.
And so then it checks, well, does that have class of delete button? No, do nothing. But if you click on the delete button, it's going to hit class delete. It's going to have class delete button.
Right.
So
which then fires the if statement.
So we depend on the single unordered list being the parent of all delete buttons. We depend, and then we respond to any click in the whole area of the unordered list. We just check whether you happen to click on the button. Mm-hmm. And if you have, we depend on that delete button having a parent node of a list item with an ID, right? Go ahead and hit play through this and then click on the delete button.
Okay.
Yeah, so push play, the blue button. Yep. To release it. Now push delete and we'll hit the debug point again. Yeah. And so now event.target is going to be the button. That's interesting. Current target is the unordered list, but event.target is the button. We're probably already in target. Tag name, button, text. Yeah, we're in the target. So now go ahead and step over. Yeah. Step over.
Okay. Then, yep, the element clicked is button.delete button.
Yeah, step over. Now step in. I want to get into that delete to do function. Okay, there it is. So position there is 0. Mm-hmm. So apparently, oh shoot. Go. All right. Over in the call stack section. So now we're in delete to do, but click on anonymous. And then we get to the context we were in before. And you can look at event.target. See if you can find event.target. Yeah, and then find its parent node.
Okay, here it is, parent node.
And that is the list item, and it happens to have the 0. ID of 0. Mm-hmm. Which do list items? Did we give it that ID, or is that just a natural thing for list items?
It's because all of the list items are added into an internal array. Mm-hmm. See right here. Mm-hmm. So here's the blank array. Mm-hmm. So it automatically gives it 0 because it's in the first slot in the array.
Did we explicitly give it 0? Append child. Hold on.
I think it just
tool list item. Yeah, I'm kind of curious about that. Scroll up just a little.
I think it's just because it's technically part of an array. That's how it gets
create element li. Yeah, I don't see you setting. Oh, no, we explicitly set it on line 83.
There it is. Okay, yeah, equals the position because that's an argument for a number of the buttons.
Okay. I mean, this is a demo app, and it is teaching what it teaches. No, and now I am teaching on top of that. Oh my God, this is so hard with GUI programming in general. Line 83 and line 101 are really tightly entwined. If you changed one of those, you have got to change the other one, kind of thing. Which just sets off all kinds of alarm bells. This isn't supposed to be a maintainable app. It's fine.
No.
But it would not be fine if this were like your real app. I would be like,
because the whole purpose of this app is to not create a product that people want to use.
Not at all.
To teach you about DOM manipulation.
Yes, and it's working for that. Okay. So now I understand why we can go parent node.id, because we're dependent on the delete button being a child of the list item and the list item having its position as its ID, which is terrible, by the way, because 0, or would be in a real app, would be terrible to have 0 as an ID, because why wouldn't another list also do the same thing? And you can't have more than one of the same ID on the same page, right? That's wrong. So I would never use something as simple as 0 as something as non-unique as an array position as its ID, but it happens to work here.
It works here because there's only one unordered list. So,
yeah. So all my all my alarm bells of things that will be a problem as an app gets bigger are going off in many ways here. But that's
But this
fine.
app is not going to
Right.
get
This
bigger.
app is
Yeah.
not going to get bigger. Okay.
And yeah, and it was a really useful to just learn about like event.target in general and how to like
Yes.
find that and how to attach different
Okay,
things
cool.
to each other. Because that like blew my mind that you could like look up then like the parent node and then get that ID, but that returns it as a string. That's why parse int is in there.
Yeah, for the record, don't do that. Don't look up the parent node and get its ID. Because what if something comes between? What if at some point you put that button in a div? So you're like, it's conflated with the markup is the danger there. Now, yeah, it'd be a little better if it was like a React element and you were digging it that way, but I don't think that works either. Anyway, okay,
cool. I don't know anything about React yet.
We fixed this.
Somebody retweeted our stream calling F and says, I misread the Twitter name as pairing with a bunny and immediately thought if that doesn't get people to do extreme programming, nothing will.
We have a bunny logo on the screen.
Yeah, it's pairing with that bunny.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so we fixed that. What else do you have to ask about today?
I don't know. I guess that was what I had to ask about. And then thinking about how, like, eventually on my D&D page, I would like some of these functions to be there, but they're going to have to be different and better. So
yeah, like don't use the position as an ID and don't count on your parent. Okay.
Because before I did this, I had no idea how you could write JavaScript and then make it create basically HTML on the DOM with it not being in your HTML file, you know?
Oh, so okay.
So I have a much, like, at least a much more basic understanding of just like, how you can create an element on the page through pure JavaScript. Because I do want something on my D&D page where I can add, like, whatever, like add items that we find, like, loot 1, loot 2. I'm not going to need a completed property. These are all set up as key pairs on an object. There's the to-do text, and then whether or not it's completed. I don't really need that. I just need the text. I would like the ability to be able to delete stuff. That's great. I don't know if I want it to look exactly like that. And I do want the ability to change them if we need to like edit something to them. But that needs to be different than the way that it's set up here, because the way you set it up here, you have to understand programming, because look, you can't do the first list item. You have to do,
you had to enter the position,
0th position in the array, which is fine. But like my players don't know that. They're not going to know to put in, they would just go in and say, okay, let's change the first item.
Yeah.
And then nothing's going to happen.
If I were going to get there from here, I would make it so you could click on first and it would populate 0 in change to do and toggle completed.
Yeah.
And then you could just push the button because it would have populated it.
And then also, I want mine to
That'd be the easiest.
Because I want mine to save to the page. I don't want it to reset
every time you hit refresh.
The page is loaded. Yeah, but this did give me like some interesting, just some general things about, I knew a little bit about adding event listeners, already, but I didn't know how to like create elements on a page. So I feel like I learned a lot. And also remembering that you have to do specific things. So for example, when you are changing a to-do, you have to make sure that you're putting like these things. So like for the position one, you can't just say, oh, well, I want to get so the element, which is the input, basically, it has this name, the change to do position input. But in order to get that to work, you have to make sure you're adding dot value to actually get what is typed into the input. And this one you can set up, as value as number. And when you do value as number, it gives you this little thing, like automatically in the browser. It's like weird. A browser feature. And just remembering, that you can't just do the input like that's been set up as this variable. It has to be input.value. or some
Doing
of them it
value
has
as
to
number
be,
cannot
some
do
of them it has
that
to be that
cannot be
text
because you
component.
did value as number. That has
Or
to be
well,
a
maybe
property of
that
the
there's
element
something,
in the
there's something.
index.html. That has to be in the
Oh wait, no, that's, you're
index.html.
right. That's in HTML. That's where you set it up as type equals number.
Okay. Yes. Yes.
Sorry,
And
but
that
I
would
meant
okay.
that you have,
Good.
but in order to read
Mm-hmm.
it, for the JavaScript to read it, you have to specify the value as number.
Yes. Yes.
That's what I meant.
Okay. Cool.
But yeah, so that was really good to learn about. And also it was good, like array practice in general, like object and array practice. So yeah, I mean, and like I said, building this app was, in that course, was designed as something for someone who knew nothing about JavaScript going in. So that's why it's so basic. It's just practical JavaScript, because you're supposed to approach this to get to this point through the course. You could start without knowing anything about JavaScript.
I love the part about, hold on a sec. Oh, did I have coffee today? Oh, I did. I had one. I need more. I need to exercise. I love that, like, this start it in the console kind of thing, because
I learned a lot about the console in this course. I learned so much about the console, and I learned everything that I know now about the debugger.
Cool. Can you start your? Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead. No, go ahead.
Can you? Oh, well, I'm going to change the subject. So.
No, you're good.
Okay. Can you start your next page on your D&D app?
Sure. Do we want to practice it in Glitch? I don't have the like HTML skeleton built.
Oh yeah. Why don't you import the thing into Glitch? Import your project into Glitch, and then we can.
I've never done that before on Glitch.
Let's try it.
Okay. So.
You want to import from GitHub.
Okay. And I think I have this connected to my GitHub, because it uploaded my GitHub avatar. So I think I have it. But I could be wrong. Maybe I just did that.
You probably logged in with GitHub, but
no, I had to log
clone
in
from Git repo. Oh, good.
Because for me to do this, for me to access Glitch on my work computer, I have to log in with my email.
Oh, okay.
I think. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna have to pull that up.
Clone from Git repo. Oh.
Okay, here we go. So pairing with Bunny website. Oh no, creature feature is the one that we want.
There it is.
Okay, so clone or download. Here we go. Copy. Okay, and then we come over here, and there we go. Clone from GitHub repo. Put it in there. Done.
Yay. Okay, so this should bring your website, which we did publish that on GitHub Pages. But now we should.
Still thinking about it, because now it didn't bring anything over.
Oh, where is it? There it is. No, that isn't it. I guess it just didn't work.
Because it should all be on there.
Right? I mean, it's HTML. It's.
Yeah, there's my index.html. And yeah, it's just HTML and CSS. There isn't even a JavaScript file on it yet.
Yeah. That's pretty simple. I don't know why it didn't work.
Make sure I didn't like miss it.
No, you did it. Ask Glitch. Does Glitch? Is there like a console in there? Push tools. Console. Whoa! It made it really big. Why did it make it so big? Maybe it put it. Oh, did it put it in a new window? Okay. Oh, log. Okay, good. Yeah, scroll up and see if there's anything at the top. Initialize empty. As far as it'll go. It didn't work. Initialized empty Git repository. It just didn't work. Glitch just didn't work. Bummer. Is there another way to import things? Because that didn't work.
I don't think so. Okay, project options. Okay. No, it's got. Okay, let's delete it. And whoa, heyo.
Whoa.
I don't even know this one. I don't even know. I mean, this
glitch
is that app,
assets.
but I don't know where that came from.
Oh, it's just glitch. It's something glitchy.
Okay, so let's go back here. New project. Info Git repo. Keep moving our heads around.
Yeah, me too. I keep moving your face around. Hey, it worked that time.
Oh. Okay,
all right.
Whatever.
Good job. Good job randomly trying again.
Okay, so let's make sure. Okay,
glitch.
show
It's
live.
free.
Great.
Woo!
Okay, there it is. How beautiful it is.
That's great. Is that the right font?
CSS. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It is.
I didn't recognize the choose your fighter font.
It's got those little loopy G's that I like.
Yeah, we love that.
So yeah, it imported all the fonts and everything as well.
Great. Well, our
custom font also.
Loaded them from Google Fonts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello,
okay,
Odin.
Great.
When I grow up, I'm not going to have cats. Okay, so you wanted to make another page, right?
Yeah, so I want to make a page. I don't know where I want the link to be. I like for loop.
Like if you click on one?
So I want them each to have their own page eventually, but there can be also one page that we can all update that just is like items and stuff that we find.
Party loot?
Yeah.
Or
and I even have.
You don't have to give it to an individual.
Look, I found this online.
Aw, that's adorable.
So that's what I want to click on to get to the loop. And I figured I could give it another overlay like this.
Okay, so you want to add that as an image to this page?
Yeah, but I feel like that's going to be a pain. And I don't know where to put it. Like, this all looks so nice. Well, so maybe I should just have, like, a small text loot link, and then I can have this just, like, on that page instead.
Well, that says choose your fighter. What if we put it below those four?
Oh, like,
and be like, yeah, choose your fighter, and then, like, other or party thingies or something, and then put loot under that.
That's true. Yeah, I could just make, like, another div for that.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I don't really need all these images hosted on here, but that's fine. Whatever.
It's fine.
In my folder. Because all this is in different div. I guess the choose your fighter is just at the top. It's not really in
Oh, yeah. So put it in a div. So put it in a div.
I could
put this whole thing in a div. Everything that's in the body right now, it's all related to choose your fighter. Ow! You have pokey claws, Odin. Come here. Come get on the screen. Oh, get out of my socks. Your claws are stuck on my socks.
I love cats.
Yeah, lucky you. I have cats. Come here.
Well, so do I.
Come here, floofy boy. Look at this floofy boy.
Oh my gosh, he's so beautiful.
He is gorgeous. Like Loki. He is a gorgeous cat. Except less crazy. Aww. Oh, gee. Oh. Odin, please don't reveal any tokens. I don't want to have to delete tokens today. But he has changed the Zoom settings. We're fine. And there's his tail. Yep. Cat butt. Cat butt alert.
He is beautiful. Wow, he's huge.
Yes, he's a large cat.
And fluffy. Loki is big like that, but he's not fluffy.
Oh no, right. This is the fluffy. Hello, Odin. Anyway, put that whole thing that exists now in a div. All right, great. Okay, cool. And then as long as that doesn't screw anything up.
Nope, it auto saves and then it auto refreshes over here.
Great. So you can see that it worked. Okay. Now you can add another div. And glitch does version control for you, so we don't have to worry about making commits.
Oh, good. Okay, and it also auto gives your closing
cat
time,
butt.
So that's great. Okay.
Oh, no. Oh, wait. I think Odin closed OBS. Yes, Odin closed OBS.
What's OBS?
The streaming program.
Oh.
What is it doing? Oh, no, or moved it. Oh, fuck. Odin. No, it's gone, and it's not opening again. Oh, what did you do, you stupid cat? Say, I'm a cat. How the fuck would I know?
You're the one that put me up here.
It was watchingcode.com, right?
Yeah, but we don't need that up anymore.
No, Abdi asked the question.
Okay.
Okay.
Ask that in the YouTube chat or just to you?
Just to me.
Yeah, right. Watchandcode.com.
Where is OBS? It's using a lot of CPU. Okay. Okay. Now we're streaming again. After the cat. The cat. After the cat managed to stop the streaming. Thank you, Odin. You and your stupid butt.
Is it the same stream, or do I need to like send out a different link?
I don't know. I don't know. Don't worry. It's the same like channel thing, right?
Yeah.
I'll see if it comes up on the same one.
It's the same thing.
All right, great. We have a div, and now you can put a new thing in it, right? And then we can make a new thing.
Yeah. So choose your fighter. We'll just say, let's give it an H1 element, and we'll just say, choose your other thing. Okay, I'll change that to something later.
Choose another thing. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we'll do. Yeah, choose another thing. That sounds better.
Cool. And then you can put the loot picture in there. Oh, there you go.
Okay, great. Okay, so then we want to put in.
Ooh, could you put like an HR between the divs? That would look cool.
An HR. Oh, yeah.
I like HRs. No. Well, yeah. I guess it can be in the div. It doesn't matter. I wanted to put it between the divs, but it doesn't matter. Nice. Okay. Great. Okay.
Okay, and it also has this nice background, so that's good. Okay, so choose another thing, and then I might need to add a separate div, so I can set that div to have Flexbox. Well, actually, I'm just going to have one. Right now, I just have one item, so that's going to be pretty easy. I can just put in image, equals loot. Am I doing something wrong?
You need to close quote. Close quote.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Oh, source. It's not href, it's source.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Okay, I was like, I knew something was wrong there. Okay. Okay,
there's
great.
The
there
loot.
Okay,
it's so cute.
You can just center because it doesn't have any other images next to it at this time.
Can you put that in CSS?
Okay, yeah.
Good.
So we'll just say class equals loot.
Great.
And then in CSS, I can just come down here and dot loot.
Shut up, Odin. You have turned off my streaming, and I am tired of it.
Okay, and then, man, I haven't worked on any CSS in a little while. Okay, why are you... Oh, rule is empty. Okay, and then I can just do... Is it position center? Is that it? Nope, that's not it.
Align?
Align, that's it. I think it's align center. Nope.
It's still angry.
Hold on.
Will it give you...
There's so many like things that are so similar in terms of like, is it position? Is it display? Is it align?
It might be text align.
Maybe. It's not text though.
Stupid cat. Well, of course it's stupid. It's just using its butt. It's not trying to use the computer. It's just managing to screw it up. This is fine.
Text align? I guess I could try that. Hold on. Display.
Just try it.
Yeah, let's give it a shot.
No. We're not having any more. Okay, I know. That was fun, and your butt was very cute, but get off my keyboard. I'm sorry I ever let you up there.
Oh, that's right. Okay, we can just do, that's right. That's right. Okay, there's so many things that are so similar here. Okay, let's try this.
Margin auto, really?
Is that not going to do it? Sometimes that helps. Margin.
Text align didn't do it.
Align center. No, it didn't.
Who knows?
I probably need to do something with the div.
Just to put it in a flex box or something.
Okay, hold on. Let's try
I want to learn about grids. I want to play with grids. I want to do a lot of things.
Let's try that.
Oh, random.
No, it's not doing anything.
You could screw with it in the inspect in the browser.
Yeah, let's do that.
Oh, the thunder is purr.
Oh, it's because, this is why. Okay, it's because I have all of my Oh, I know why it's not doing anything.
All of your images have flex.
It's because all of my images have this.
Oh, can you say, hey, I have a question. Yeah. Can you like give an ID or a class to the fighter div and then say dot fighter div space image to say all the images within something in the class of fighter div?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to need to do, I think. Okay, so class equals top, bottom. Okay, so I'm going to have to
put something on the higher.
I'm going to need to give this a second class. Okay, second class is fighter. Give this one also fighter. And then we can do images.
Isn't that backwards?
Oh, I think you're right. Yeah. Fighter images. Okay. Okay, hold on. Let me close out of this. Okay, that's correct.
It's different. It's bigger, right? Because it didn't pick up the 250 thing.
It was getting its sizing from
the image selector. So now we can inspect it and futz with it.
Okay.
And probably just cheat and text align
now it's not assigned anything. Okay. So that's why it wasn't doing what it was supposed to be doing. Okay, so now if I
dot loot.
Just did I give that div loot?
You gave the image.
But I gave the image that. So yeah, that's right. Okay. Oop.
Loog.
Okay. Ugh, it doesn't auto give me another curly brace. Okay. So I want to give it the same size as the other images.
That's fine, but it's not really coupled. It could be a different size. It's just that we happen to want it to be the same size right now. We'll just it's not like conceptually they need to be the same.
Okay, and then let's try this. And close out that. Still not moving it over.
Okay, try text align center.
Yeah.
Do it in the inspector.
Yeah, because I think the reason that wasn't working before might have just been.
It is full of hate. Try to do it here, Bunny. Bunny, do it in the inspector.
Can you Can you float something to the center? No, I don't think you can. Okay.
Do it in there. Yes. Okay, let's futz with it in here. All right. Yeah.
So this is not doing anything. So let's go ahead and just uncheck that.
Cool.
And
so here we just have an image within a div within the body.
Just making sure it is nothing flying. So
okay.
If we do that. Yep, that's gonna scoot it over.
Cool.
I don't know why margin auto isn't just centering it. I thought that's what that would do, but apparently not. Text align, can we just do? Oh, here we go. Oop! Ah! How about that? Nope.
That might work on the div, but yeah, who the flip knows what align items? This isn't usually that hard. I thought text align.
No, I feel like I'm probably missing something.
Hey, click up on like the div and see if the div is picking up any properties from anything.
Let's see. Where is its div? Here it is. Div.
Display block. That's normal,
that's just
right?
That's automatic.
Oh, try width 100%. Although it looks like it's getting full width. Why choose another thing is centered? Why is choose another thing centered?
Oh, that is centered because I have text align set on H1. See, look, it took the font and everything.
Which is good. We actually liked that. We were happy with that.
So that is taking it from here of text align center. So that's great. And I like the line spacing. I want all that to match the other H1. So
put text align center on the div outside the image.
Let me
try element.style. No, like that. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It'll let you futz with that. Ah! That did it. Okay, so the text align center needs to be on the div, not on the image.
Okay, because now if I refresh this, it's going to be over there. Okay, so that's what it is. Okay, so let's take that off of here. And then, did I name that loot or that div? I don't know.
No, you did not.
Okay, so let's call this div
classes another thing.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do. That's
Okay.
another thing.
Okay.
Let's do that, and then we can go over here. Oops. There we go. And put that in there.
Great.
There.
Yay. Let me move your face so we can see it. Da-da-da-dun.
It's so cute. Okay. Now, if we want to add...
Do you want to add the cool
the overlay? Yeah, that's going to be a little bit more...
It's fine, Jess. We're in glitch. It's doing commits for you. It's doing commits for you behind the scenes. You don't have to do a commit, Jess.
Okay, so it's not getting an image overlay. Actually, it might... Oh, no, because I would need to wrap it in the way that I have the other ones wrapped. Because all of this should be the same. I don't think I should have to change any of these. The only thing I would need to do is give it its own background the way that I have here. So I think that I can just... Okay, so let's take a look at the HTML over here. Okay. So
oh yeah, so your images are in little divs with images and more
little
divs.
Wraps. Okay, so I need
so you
to
can
do,
just
I
cut and paste that whole thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Cut and paste the whole div. Structure.
Actually, that is what I'm gonna do.
I think I'm gonna off my keyboard. I want to continue streaming.
Okay, so we can take this.
Bunny, why don't you copy all of 37 through 42?
I guess that makes sense. And then I'll just replace
that whole structure.
I'll just take this out. Oops. Oh my God, what was that? Oh, I hit something on the mouse and it like took it back. Whoa, that's scary. Okay. And then put this, I'm gonna take this out. And I'm gonna put that in there. Then I'm gonna change this to loot.png.
Good.
And oops.
Okay, change the text
and change this. And then
so now it should work.
It should have the same features as the Friday one. Oh no, that's not right.
Oh, the div is wider.
The div is different. Yeah, the div is... There's something going on with the top.
The image wrap div and the image overlay div are like full width.
Yeah, it's not applying the same formatting. I don't
Maybe we should put this one in a flex box just like the other one. Except it'll just be the only thing in its row.
Yeah, the flex box is what fixed it the last time. Okay. So I need to change another thing to flex. Okay, the text align center is fine, I think. Okay, but we need to do, is it display flex?
It's whatever like bottom has. Get off my keyboard. No, you're not on my keyboard anymore.
Display flex. And then I need to give the this image tag, okay, flex direction row. Okay. Let's see what that does. Oh boy.
Ooh, oh, that's interesting. The H1 is also flexing. Notice that in the other... Do not eat that!
Yeah, the other one, the H1 is outside of it. So let's do that.
Yeah, there's another layer of div in that one.
Yeah, let's take this.
There's a whole nother layer of div in the other one.
Whoa. Hey-o.
Okay. How'd the HR get vertical? That's interesting.
I'm going to take out the HR for now. Okay.
Oh, yeah, then you can't tell that it's vertical. Okay.
Okay. So, look, that made the overlay work.
Hey, the overlay's working.
Let me look at my note for how to, okay, it's just like flex. Hold on, I've got notes in here on it. Here's my flex. Flex. Parent, child.
So
flex,
many.
Justify. Okay. Justify content center is what that is going to be. Okay,
Spells.
so I think that would be in the child element. No?
What's the child element here? Which is the...
Oh, and it took away its... Why did it take away its height and its width? Did I mess something up in here?
Okay. The dot loot is where? Nowhere. That class...
That's right. Because this needs the class of loot, not Friday image. Okay, so there's that. That works. Okay, I'm just messing up on my justify content. I have that in the wrong place somewhere.
Please notice that in
justify content, I have... Oh, that goes on the div. That's why. Okay, hold on.
Okay,
that's why.
I'll hold on.
That goes there. Oh, and it took off my thing too.
Return the curly brace. Okay.
So then I shouldn't need that, which wasn't working anyways. Oh, there it is. Okay, let's try that. There it is.
Yay. Okay, good enough.
Let's pick a color for the loot. Because right now it's
gold. It should be gold.
Gold. Okay, let's see. Gold. Hex. Colors. There's probably a couple different ones. Okay,
nice.
Which ones do we like?
I like FCC 201.
That's the one I like too.
Great.
Okay. So FCC 201. So what we need to do right now, it has the F background. It needs a new thing for loot background. Good. And then we go to CSS. We'll put that up here with the others. Dot loot background. Okay. Background. Oh dang! I need these not in hex. Okay,
the RGBI.
Fine. I can.
There's converters for that.
I can get that. Yeah. What was it? FCC 201. Okay. FCC 201 to RGB.
Come on, give it to me.
91%.
Oh, give me the numbers. Right.
Here we go. I bet this will give it to me.
99, 76, 0.
There it is.
Oh, there it is.
That's what I want. Okay. I think.
Yeah, that looks
background, right. RGBA. Oops. And then we need to give it this because that's where the opacity is coming from.
Right.
And then I need to give it closing curly brace.
Maybe it'll work.
There we go. Works just fine.
Loot. 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 Okay. Loot. You could make it clickable.
Yep. So in order to do that, I need to do that in the HTML. I guess first I need to make a separate file in here for that page and then link to that file. Yeah, that sounds right. Wow, I have learned a lot since we were streaming with like HTML and CSS just like a month ago.
Yeah, you have. You have.
It's nice sometimes to force myself to think at like the stuff that I have learned instead of just getting overwhelmed at how much there still is to learn.
Yeah, and seriously, Bunny, the more you're like, oh my God, there's so much to learn, that is a sign that your knowledge is increasing. Because if you ever think you've almost got it, you're wrong.
And I always want my knowledge to increase. Like there's so many things that I'm like, okay, right now I don't need to learn that because it's not what I need to learn to like right now my goal is to get a job, right? Like eventually get a developer job. But there are things that like once I have that, I would love to learn because like there's whole courses on just like animating in CSS.
Oh yeah.
And like I don't need to learn how to animate in CSS.
But it would be fun.
A developer job, but that's something that I could learn then. You know, I don't know. So right now I'm trying to prioritize and not fall down like rabbit holes because like right now the goal is work on stuff that will get me a developer job so I don't have to do my current job anymore.
But yeah. But the thing is, you can't really predict what like subjects will help you get a developer job. So my very serious advice is you have an app you want to make. Let that drive your learning. I mean, not only that, also go with the courses that
just teach me
that are working for you. Yeah. Yes. So you want background knowledge and you want a particular focus. And that pulls you to research more deeply into certain things, let your app be that thing.
Yeah. Because right now I don't have the mental space to do like a CSS animation course, because right now I just need to learn more about regular HTML and CSS and regular old JavaScript.
Right.
But eventually, I think that would be really fun.
Yay.
But yeah, right now I'm trying to focus on things that could help me like get a new career.
Okay.
But we'll see before I get burnt out in my current career. That clock is ticking.
You've made some progress because you are like now you know how to investigate stuff. You know how to like try to figure stuff out, and you've got like materials that you go back to and reference, and you look at the different bits and you're like, okay, it needs to be like this, accept this, and you've made huge progress.
Thank you. It feels good to hear that, because it's hard like I said, it's hard sometimes to not just look at how far you have left to go and completely forget like what you've done.
If you ever like need to know that you've made progress, go look at an early pairing with Bunny.
That's true. I have this problem where like as soon as Tyler has pointed this out to me, that like as soon as I accomplish something, instead of feeling happy about what I have accomplished, I then just immediately set my goal somewhere else, and then I'm like, no, it won't be good until I accomplish this next thing. But then when I do accomplish that thing, instead of feeling good about that, I'm like, well, no, I haven't done anything because I haven't done this next thing yet.
Yeah, just give yourself a day before you adjust your expectations. Yeah. Be yay about the thing, and then, give yourself some congratulations, and then do the next thing.
It was only like a month-ish ago that we streamed with Opti, and I just had that HTML page that literally just had like a header and an image. Yeah. And that was it.
Oh, the thylacines?
My really basic thylacine one. And now I've got like all this stuff that looks great. Like I think this looks fairly polished.
Loot.
Tarun Durrell, Cat, Friday is mine.
Yay.
She's my character. Okay, so if we want to create, I guess we could go ahead and like, do you want to we could create like the bare bones of that, and then maybe the next time we meet, we could work on.
Yeah, just
because I can work on the HTML and stuff on my own.
Yeah, let's just make another page that you can link to.
Okay, so we don't need another JavaScript page. We just need a loot.html. Okay, and then let's see. So then in index.html, what we want to do is wrap this this paragraph as a link. Oh, I haven't done that in a while. Okay, so that's href, and the href is just going to be loot.html. I need to put. Trying to remember if I need to put like a slash in front of that to mean local directory. Let's try it and see.
Okay, yeah, try it and see.
Oh, there we go. Okay, so nope, that works, because it took me here. There's just nothing on this page.
Right.
So let's, just to make sure it's working, I can't remember. Do I need to do all the doc type stuff on this? Yeah, I probably do. Okay, let's just make a basic little file over here. So we've got that. We've got the 2 HTML tags. Got the head. Get down there. Wait. Oh, that looks so bad. Stop. Okay. Wait. No, the head's up here. What am I thinking?
Why do you have such a big head?
Yeah, no, that's the body that I need to do that with.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
the head, you might stick the title on.
Then the body I need to put.
Okay, that looks better.
Okay. Yeah, I don't need such a big head. Okay. And then in the head, that's where, I can put the title, which, how do I do that? Title. Oh, wow. Okay, just title, huh? Who would have known? Okay, title. Loot. Okay.
Great.
And then let's just give it
an H1 or something.
H1, okay. Yeah. Here is the loot. Okay. And then let's see if that, I don't know. Oops. Show live. Okay, here's so it links successfully to the page.
Do you want it to link like anytime you click in the box?
No, I want it specifically to be. Oh, and I need to add. Okay, how do I add this? It's
what? What?
Target. Oh, what to put in the HTML so it automatically opens it in a new tab rather
Oh.
than the same window.
I don't remember.
It's something with Target. Hold on, I can find it. Okay. Target. It's like a underscore and then Target or something like that, but I don't remember exactly what it is. Okay, Target HTML new tab. That's it. Oh, look, I was so close. Okay.
Target equals underscore blank.
Let me put that in here. Target equals underscore blank.
You need to close the quotes on loot.html.
Oh, you're right. Thank you. Oops. There we go. Okay. Now it should. There we go. Now it opens the new tab.
There you go. Great. Here's the loot.
Oh shoot.
That's fine. That's fine.
Here. Okay. Well,
we were done anyway.
So I can work on setting up the HTML and CSS for that page, and then we can work together on using JavaScript to add, delete, and change things on the page.
Cool. Without using the position as the ID or anything scary. All right. I am playing the theme music for Pairing with Bunny. And y'all... Do 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 do. Okay, so this Saturday, Bunny? Is this Saturday good?
I can do this.
No,
Saturday.
don't play it again. iTunes. Good. Don't do it. No, don't do it. Don't repeat. Okay, how do you make it not repeat? Anyway, curse you, iTunes. Command Q. Right, so Saturday for us, and I will be streaming later today. In an hour, I'm going to stream on Twitch with G-Paw, which is going to be fun. I haven't paired with him before. And then at like 8:30 p.m. Central Time, I'm going to stream with Rod, our CEO.
Awesome.
And yeah, that should be entertaining. He said he has an interesting problem to solve. And he's really good at narrating what he does, too. Hopefully something will piss him off and he'll curse, and that'll be fun. All right. Bye, Bunny.